This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. We're here today at the PGA West Stadium Course, located in La Quinta, California. Frank, why is this golf course such a challenge?
There's really no bailout, Rich. You miss it left, there's trouble. Miss it right, there's trouble. If you don't get the distance right, you're going to find trouble. So it really is a point-to-point golf course.
Opening tee shot here at PGA West. Nice way to begin the round. Par 4 with a split fairway and, Frank, a narrow landing area.
It is narrow indeed, Rich. This hole will certainly keep you honest, not just because of the length of the hole, 450 yards, just generally moves to the left. There's a bunker down the right side that starts about 285 yards. You've got to be aware of that. Even the long hitters, they don't really want to hit it too far past that. Just set it up there on that nice little plateau. From there on in, you can see what's in front.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot, he is on the fairway, over 300 yards. Not in the fairway, but not too bad, just in that first cut. This is a good-looking shot. Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Wow, I thought he made that. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect. It's going to hurt the course.
-1 in the early going. Just a little tap in here. Did the job right there. Frank, this is a nice-looking hole. Not long, only 371 yards, but challenging in its own way.
It is challenging. The best approach here really is a conservative tee shot to set up an aggressive second. What a great shot. Oh, that's fine.
Frank, for a long time, the stadium course at PGA West was thought to be too difficult for the professionals. How'd that happen?
wasn't really unusual. A lot of Pete Dye courses, when they first came out, with the wooden bulkheads, so visually intimidating. It was such a departure from traditional golf design that players, they weren't very receptive to it. They thought it was too punishing, and yet now we look some 20, 30 years later, Pete Dye is going to go down with the Mackenzies, the Donald Rosses, the C.B. McDonalds as one of the most innovative and one of the great architects that actually changed the direction that the game's gone.
Back in the late 1980s, the Tour Pros actually refused to go back to the stadium course. They signed a petition to get it removed as one of the host courses, a ban that effectively ran until 2015. But now the Career Builder Challenge will return to the rotation in 2016. Now getting ready for the approach shot here at hole number 2. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Makeable putt right here, currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Good score going, now at 2 under par. Could really use this one. It's for birdie. And now at 1 under for the round. Now to the third hole, a par 4, 471 yards. Frank, break this hole down for us.
Well, the trouble appears down that left side with the series of bunkers, but you've got to take into account the trees that are well positioned down the right side. Plus, as you can see, this fairway is not exactly flat. Well, that's got to be 300 yards, isn't it?
Frank, this looks to be the kind of approach shot here at number 3 that a high-level professional would like to hit.
We don't see as many guys cut the ball as what we used to in the sort of Lee Trevino days. So really the modern-day player likes to hit the ball right to left, and this is a second shot that certainly suits that. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. That will be a great look at birdie. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Frank, this one is veering far to the left. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
That was cruel. It looked like it was certainly going in.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Frank, this is the kind of start every player wants.
Yeah, swinging it well. Certainly hitting the ball in the right place there. And, yep, good thing, too. He's actually putting well.
Frank, here's a case at the 4th hole, this par 3, of Pete Dye kind of messing with a player's mind. Just how does he do it?
Well, there's a straight line between that tee and the flag. That's the obvious thing. But if you follow the look of the hole down there, it's just the shaping of the bunkers, the little curving of the edges there that just take that mind's eye away, almost making it look like there's a little bit of a dog leg in a straight hole. Very clever.
Not terrible, but not his best.
Yeah, outside chance really for birdie, but really it was a rather poor approach shot.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
Speed wasn't bad on that long putt, but the read wasn't very good. He has a 12-footer here. Well, that would have been a bonus had it gone in, but still, reasonable chance for par here.
Yeah, there's no damage. You're not going to birdie every hole.
Knocks that putt in for par to stay at 3 under. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. And with that, 1 under par. Well, here we are at the first par 5 of the day. The fifth, 535 yards. Frank, break it down.
It's called double trouble. Reason why, there's the lake on the tee shot on the left side, and then he's reversed it up there on the second shot. He put the lake on the right. There's something about a well-hit shot.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
That one is in the fairway, down there about 290 yards. Frank, still relatively early in the round, but given what we've seen so far, this could be a heck of a golf round.
Yeah, right now, everything's just going according to plan. It's like he's playing on all 8 cylinders. So really, you're just trying to get out of your own way.
Not looking good, Frank.
I think it's wet.
Good news is, was able to retrieve the golf ball.
Yeah, on dry land, and can he carry it this time, though?
Third shot now, after the last one found the deep blue.
Yeah, you can still minimize the damage here. It's only one bad shot that you got punished for.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie.
Now the second shot to the par 5.
Getting set now over the putt. That is a cross-country putt right there.
Up and over the ridge. That's a seagull.
Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. From about 8 feet. Good putt and a good move now to 4 under.
Frank, a long par 3 here at the 6th, 255 yards. Club selection obviously is crucial.
Yeah, and length is very important here. Something that can fly high and land soft is obviously going to make that green play a little bit bigger. If you get a breeze off the right or left to right into, this hole becomes very challenging.
This is a good-looking shot. Pretty close. You'll be looking at about 15 feet for birdie. Frank, can you recall a situation where before an important round, an instructor gave you one small tweak, maybe flare your left toe out, or just shift a little bit of the weight onto the back foot, where the instructor gave you that one small bit of advice and it made a huge difference?
Yeah.
Frank, not easy to keep your eye on the target when you've just splashed down.
Yeah, but on the flip side, too, one bad shot doesn't have to lead to two.
So this will be the third shot after taking the drop with the ball going in the water. This one just requires a little bit of focus. He got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law. It's that sneaky distance.
Well, that's how you keep a round going. Make putts just like that. Did the job right there. Frank, the seventh is a short par 4, 346 yards. So I'm guessing it's a layup off the tee, but it might be a nervy layup because you have water on the right, and if you miss left, that's no bargain.
It's very distracting looking down the right side. I think that's the easiest way to put it. But if you can break this hole down, 346 yards, if you take 120 yards off that, which is like a wedge, then the layup only becomes like 220 yards. That seems a little less intimidating.
Not on the fairway here. This could be a tough shot coming up next. Frank, no reason here to think we're going to see anything other than another good shot.
Yeah, in a great flow, and golf like this looks easy.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Just a pure strike. Perfect result. He'll have a good look at birdie now. Good thing he stayed in the first cut, because just a couple of feet over, that rough is really deep. These putts keep the round together. Good score going, now at 2 under par. This from 7 feet. Continues to amaze, yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Well, Frank, here at the par 5 8th, 559 yards. Looks as though the player's getting a break from the water, but there is some trouble out there.
Yeah, there certainly is bunkering both on the left and the right. Once again, though, par 5s are always an opportunity for the longer hitter. Even if you stray a little offline, then it just becomes a 3-shotter like it is for everybody else.
Good tee shot right in the short grass. This could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
Good contact, good result. All right, the winds are starting to pick up. Frank, you've played in conditions all over the world. What's the right way to approach it?
Well, you've really got to find out, first of all, the direction of the wind, and you have to be certain of it right now. And plus, if there's a gust, that's something you've got no control over.
Not quite where he wanted it, but it is on the green, and that's not too bad. And now the second shot here at this par 5. This is a pretty long putt here. You'd be happy to get this to within 2 or 3 feet. You really want to take the stress out of that next putt. Looks like he just misread that. Settles in over the putt. Pretty good putt, Frank. Just didn't quite read it correctly.
Yeah, would have certainly liked that to go in.
Really has a feel on these greens. That is another birdie. This is impressive. This is for his birdie. -3 now for the round. Frank, the par 4 9 for 452 yards is all you want.
You could make 5 there every day just by poking it down the left side, but who wants to do that? Force your hand, try and go down the right side. You might make the odd 3, make a few more 4s, but miss it on the right, and that's where you start to make a big number.
Always so nice, Frank, when that gleaming white golf ball is sitting up on those emerald fairways, the way this one is.
Yeah, the game almost appears easy when one is playing their second shot from the middle of the fairway, and you quickly forget how difficult it can be. You look left or right, game becomes much harder.
Frank, the tee shot was certainly challenging, and this second shot is as well.
Yeah, both the tee shot and the second shot require you to come in from that left side. The green itself angles to the right a little bit. The trouble, as we know, is all on the right side. But this is one of those holes. You can see it on the tee and on the second shot. If you ride a 4 down, you're happy. This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. Playing this par 4, still not on the green after that second shot.
But still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Setting up for an approach shot here. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Frank, the beauty of golf, we're not playing inside a dome with no wind. You have to be able to handle the elements.
You do, and that's really where the better player comes through. On a day like today, Anything around par is going to be a good score, so just adjust your own mental par.
Continuing to play well. -7 now after that putt. Well, that was a nearly flawless performance on the front side, but Frank, we know it's an 18-hole game, isn't it?
That's right. Now's not the time to pat yourself on the back. Ah, nice.
Looks good. He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
Long and straight.
That's how you do it. Frank, you think about the great rivalries in sports, the Yankees and the Red Sox, Ollie and Frazier, and in golf, Nicklaus and Palmer. Great athletes, great teams, pushing one another to great heights.
It's amazing how that's gone forward too, because Nicklaus and Palmer really became Nicklaus and Watson. Then there was like Norman Faldo, but some would say that Faldo Ballesteros, 6 majors to 5, was even more important. But in this era that we're in now, I think we're all praying for that Woods-McIlroy rivalry. Woods with 14 majors, McIlroy already with 4. That really is one to salivate over.
And getting ready for the putt. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Just a couple of feet. Count that. That's a birdie.
Well, we've arrived at our third par 5 of the day here at PGA West. It is the 11th. It is nicknamed, appropriately, Eternity. 617 yards. Officials calling that one around 310 yards.
Second shot. That's an absolute beauty.
Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot.
Frank, what's involved here in the third shot now at the par 5 11th?
Just really setting up a good angle for that third shot. This is, when you lay up, it always pays just to check where the flag is. You want to sort of have a nice, comfortable look or angle to the flag.
Good chance now for a birdie. That was an outstanding play.
Well, it's almost a guarantee there after that shot.
getting set now over the putt. Well, you couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it. Just 5 feet left. You may have lost track at home, but we're keeping count, and that is 9 under for the day. We're just playing a nice round of golf. Has that one for par, and now at 5 under par.
Now the par 4 12th, only 363 yards, but Frank, it is intricate. There's a lot involved, isn't there, in playing a hole like this?
Yeah, I think this is where you have to work out, which clubs do you hit the best? Are you better with a 9 on, you're better with the wedge? Because that's the distance you want to hit it to. That's how you can be aggressive, even when you're laying up.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway.
Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
So yet another short iron shot into a par 4 here at the 12th.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Everybody loves him. Birdie on the card. Ten under par on the day.
Tricky par 3 here, the 13th, 214 yards.
This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck?
This is a long putt. Really, the key is the speed. If it drops, that's a bonus. Frank, he might like this one. He might like... Oh, he's gonna love it, Frank. And he has it, Frank.
I don't believe it.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Ball commentator for the Yankees, Phil Rizzuto. It's time for Holy Cow, Whitey. That's 11 under par. That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Oh, this looks good.
Certainly is.
All right, partner, walk us through this approach shot here at the 14th.
You have to respect the back of the screen as it starts to narrow up. The widest part of the screen is the front. The advantage of that, though, if you do leave it a little bit shorter, you are putting uphill. This looks like it's going to find the target.
Well, that's how you play the game. Right there.
Frank, what's the key here? Second shot at 14.
Green sits up a little bit, well protected by those bunkers there. A nice high, soft landing shot.
Shouldn't be a problem here. Frank, that looked good to me.
Can't birdie them all, Rich.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Good roll. Solid. That's a par. It's a big putt right here for birdie. Building something very special. 12 under par.
Par 4 15th, measuring in at 468 yards.
Well, this one has a chance to be really good.
Now the approach here at 15.
Sensational shot right there, Frank.
Oh, you start beating your chest after a shot like that. That's the best we've seen into this hole to date.
See what they do now with this second shot at hole number 15.
This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
He'll need to be strong with this. Just an amazing display. The records continue to fall. Frank, putting such a crucial part of the game. That's where you make your score.
Everybody sees a putt differently. Some people like to putt to a spot. Some people imagine the whole line. But one thing that they both look at is where the ball will go into the hole. In other words, a right to left putt won't go in the front, it'll go in the right side.
And from the fairway for his second shot here. Good lie in the fairway. A good chance to make something happen here. Outstanding strike right there, right off the center of the club face, and a good chance for birdie. Third shot, looking for a good one. Settles in over the putt. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie, and what a day it's been. Just dominated this hole and ends up with an eagle. Now to the signature par 3. It only plays 168 yards from the tips, but the tee sits up high and the wind can blow. A lot can happen here. This won't hurt him, Frank.
Just a little left of the flag. That's fine.
Frank has missed the green here in regulation, but still hasn't missed the chance to make the par.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if he's got this shot in his toolbox coming up.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means. love to get this one. Big putt for birdie. 15 under for the day. He's made it.
One great hole after another here at PGA West. The finishing hole, no exception. Frank, what can we expect here?
Great finishing hole. It's amazing. If you took the 3 bunkers we're first going to see down the right side, this would almost be a nothing hole. But because they're perfectly situated here, they really shrink up that driving area down the left side. And this is just a reward for a great swing, a great strike, a great shot. Oh, beautiful swing, and the result is every bit as good.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity.
Frank, this approach shot seems pretty straightforward. Just don't hit it left.
Yeah, it's a tough second shot. It's that visual. Once again, you've got that green that's angled to the left. But once again, like a few holes out here, you do not have to hit directly at this flag. You are allowed to move that flag mentally 15, even 20 feet to the right. There's nothing wrong with that.
Getting set now over the putt. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
Always like to get the double figures under par. 10 under already. So just a formality here.
Did the job right there.
Frank, just some great golf here today.
Yeah, that's a round to remember. Not often you play that well and you feel like you were head and shoulders above the rest of the field.
What a thrill to watch. And for Frank Nobilo and our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner saying so long for now.